coming into this league, Shaq.
Yeah, he didn't have great handles when he entered. Now one of the top 2 dribblers.
Turnover to assist ratio thing has gone down tremendously.
Just
Who does he remind you of? Let's say in the last 15 years in the league. Who does Steph Curry remind you?
He's a taller version for me of Mahmoud.
What's up?
What's up, man? Good to see you.
How's the family? CC good?
Yeah, she's good. They're all good. Nice knowing you have family to have your back all the time.
For sure. Got to keep that support system in place. Makes a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man.
Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right?
Not a chance, Free.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year. Pelicans trail by 7. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Holiday, the pass to Anderson. There's the pick. And Holiday kicks to Ashik. 6 to shoot. And Wade sends it back. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And the shot is good. 6 points for Steph Curry.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Evans kicks to Holiday. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's Curry with the drive. Step back shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Wade, a screen on Holiday.
Move the ball. Stick it to him.
Curry against Holiday. Curry with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time. They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Three-pointer. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 4 assists now tonight.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Tries from 16. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 8.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Evans. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, he clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend.
You know, Vic was my brother. Blood couldn't have made us any closer. And everything feels like it just happened yesterday. So I'm just trying to take things one day at a time, you know. I'm very grateful for my family, my teammates and coaches for supporting me during this difficult season. I miss Vic, but I'll press on. Yeah.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Warriors leading by 8. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Wade in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors 5. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Evans with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Wade against Ashik. Evans outside. He dishes it to Anderson.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. Good season for him last year. Was in at about 9 points per, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Curry against Holiday. Here's Wade. With the break of the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Second, the Warriors.
Well, I thought, Kevin, they had great productivity from their shooters last year. The guys they were counting on to knock down a high percentage of their shots, they did that, and they hope to see those same kinds of numbers this year.
Here's Curry, and at last they get one to fall. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. To the paint, Ashik with the bucket. Ashik's got 6.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. And now a chance to check out Klay Thompson. Last year, getting it done. 9th in 3-point field goal percentage. 12th in scoring. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, I tell you what, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets a good look.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Green. He has 9 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in 3-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
5 to shoot, and there's the pass to Gordon. From outside, off the mark.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Wade has the open look, and he can extend the lead to double digits. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Gordon's got his second basket of the night. Curry against Holiday. Curry kicks to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Wade. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Wade's got his... first bucket in this one. Pelicans trail by 7. Stolen by Thompson. Jumps up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
And the basket by Gordon. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And so that's the end of the first half. Warriors ahead.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Really an incredible game. Omer Asha, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Johnson. Gordon's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. So for New Orleans right now, Davis and Ashik in the middle. Gordon is out there with Norris Cole. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Cole. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, he didn't exactly light it up from the free throw line a season ago. Shot right around 70%.
Warriors leading by 14. Iguodala dishes to Clark. Iguodala kicks to Barbosa. Fades. And up. Big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wade's got 5 now. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Screen by Asik. Here's Cole. Wade with the block.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the foul called on Free. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
They set the pick. Gordon kicks to Anderson. He trains the turnaround jump shot. 6 points for him. 1:16 left in the third. Anderson against Iguodala. To the middle. Here's Wade. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Shot clock at 6. It's Davis with the drive. Shoots from 12. And the shot is long.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Azili the pass to Wade. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant and aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
Here's Cole, guarded by Curry. Cole dishes to Davis. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Pelicans have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the strike tonight. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Curry outside, and that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 16. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with... And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Platoon swap here for New Orleans. Warriors leading by 21.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Bogut. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Wade, he's in at power forward. Ian Clark out there at Barbosa. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Azili in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Wade. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Here's Cole. Now the feed to Davis. That's good.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Iguodala's drive. Here's Wade. And it's Wade again missing. Here's Cole. Davis sets a screen. Shot off the screen. And it's Cole missing.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Andrew Bogut.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the...
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Warriors in Oakland. And for Golden State, a win tonight would bring them to 3-0 on the young season. What a start that would be for them. They've looked awfully good in those first two wins. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave. Financial responsibility, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack and Shack was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man.
The steep twists and curves of famous Lombard Street across the bay in San Francisco. It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the New Orleans Pelicans. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And how about the game?
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Russell against Thompson. Russell passes to Randall. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And stolen by Russell. Over in the corner, Williams shoots it. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
He kicks it to Randall. Picked by Williams. Hibbert with the screen for Williams. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. That's good. Curry's got 8 points.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Williams kicks to Hibbert. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Shoots from the high post, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Russell kicks to Randall. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
On its way from Curry for 2 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Williams kicks to Young. To the wing on the left. Russell against Thompson. Right side, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Lakers passing it around. Here's Russell. Kept alive. Hibbert gets the bucket. Hibbert's got 6.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Young up top, covered by Barnes. And Young, here we go. And good on the basket. Book it. He's got 9.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry, and tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg.
Let's look here for the Warriors. Wade, he's checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Festus Ezeli. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Ian Clark. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Dallenberg. Julius Randle comes in for Cole Aldrich. Young's checked in for Kobe. And it's Russell in for Clarkson. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
The lead now in single digits. Wade's got his second bucket of the night. Well, we all know that Freak changed sides recently, but it's a challenge he's up to and wanted it. It can be intimidating, you know, Clark to join a new team, but I think he's okay with it.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, he knows there's going to be some rough spots and a bit of a learning curve. But eventually things smooth out, and Freak knows how to fit in with the team, and this roster definitely looks stronger with him on it.
Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. The Lakers also with a sub. Williams, he's checked in for Augustine.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Curry dishes to Green. Green missing again. Lakers leading by 10. Outside Williams. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Barnes kicks to Curry. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Russell. Thompson misses.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Curry passes to Thompson. 1:25 left to play here in the second quarter. Curry wide open, and again no good by Golden State. The Lakers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Hibbert with a screen on Green. Young with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 5 assists tonight.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
On its way from Curry for 2. That's a 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Randall kicks to Hibbert. Releases from 15, and the jumper is good. Hibbert's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Curry gets the screen from Wade. Curry's shot is good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight. The Warriors shooting poorly, just 35% so far. On the wing, Thompson. Again, Golden State.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Kings.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
And so we conclude. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second. 2-5 on the floor. Los Angeles leading by 10. Wade in at the 4 spot. Barbosa is out there with Ian Clark. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Bryant dishes to Dallenberg. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far. And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Here's Wade, and it's sent back from Dallenberg. Outside Bryant, Iguodala with the steal, and up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running, and play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over the back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Iguodala against Bryant. Inside, here's Dallenberg, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Wade, and he converts the layup. Wade's got his third basket of the night.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Augustine passes to Dallenberg. And the rejection by Ezeli. Passes it to Barbosa. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
The lead now cut to single digits.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
It's tipped.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. That free throw missing.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And the Lakers also making a switch. Russell's checked in. The dish to Dallenberg. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, the big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
And you know, guys, with his length, I think he needs to attack the basket much more. Those dunks should be routine for him.
Wade gets the bucket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Bryant against Barnes. And Bryant kicks to Aldridge. To the paint. Here's Dallenberg. That's good. Dallenberg's got 9 points here in the second half.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes...
What a shot!
Unbelievable. Great shot there, Kev. And the crowd is going crazy.
But I get it at the same time.
And the final period of play.
Just what you need.
Half-court shot.
Just about to start. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
We got to forget about that one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Roy Hibbert, he had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
When Hibbert has a game.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.
Don't even think. Because you're not good at it. Sit down. Well, yeah, what's up? Yes.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Trick or treat, give me something good to eat.
Tonight we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. And for Golden State, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And the ghouls and goblins are out as we're hosting here on Halloween night. Oh, that is very scary, Shaq. I see you decided not to dress for the occasion.
Well, when you're 7 feet and as sexy as I am, you don't need a costume. Plus, I took my kids trick-or-treating before I came here. Ernie, father duties.
Wow. I just remember the worst trick that I ever got in the bag.
Trick in the
on
bag?
Trick or treat. Yeah, it was the worst
trick in the bag.
The worst trick in the bag I've ever got. I opened up the candy thinking it was going to be filled with all kinds of great things. I opened it up and worms were inside.
Oh, that's horrible. That's a
awesome.
horrible story.
That's awesome.
That's a
Did you eat
terrible
them?
story.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. It's all about the Warriors trail by 12. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Doc Rivers. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The Zeeleys checked in for the Warriors. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Paul Pierce is checked in for Blake Griffin.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall. They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Jumper off the screen. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.